Hey guys, hope you're good and well. This video is going to be covering how to become the 2.0 version of you, of where whatever habits you've installed, whatever you've been doing in your life has got you to exactly where you are right now. And there is some good news to this. So if you're at a point where you are struggling, change this very quickly, okay? But I want to break down how this originally happened and then how we can fix it. So you stay the same but still expect to achieve more. So what I mean by that is you set, say, a fitness target, you set and then you expect a different outcome to happen by staying the exact same if you are, if that makes sense. So basically what I want you to do with this is define who you currently are, basically. So I want you to list good habits. So get a notepad out, list good habits. Your bad habits, for example, could be you get up on time in the morning, you're consistent with your food, you have a good attitude, or you can't say no to chocolate, you're not consistent in the gym. Appearance, you don't look after yourself, for example, or appearance of yourself, what do you do? What do you do for your appearance to positively, currently right now in your current state, what do you do? Not what you want to do, what do you currently do? Your positive traits, characteristics of yourself. So what are you good at? You've got a great personality, you look after people, and cast that onto others. Just put something in there. List three things and be honest with every single one, and then your beliefs. What are your beliefs in life? Like who defines you, if that makes sense? And then your daily routine, for example. So right now, if that is you. So to basically want to level up from that, you want to define the new you. Okay, so the 2.0 your traits in life are going to be, maybe you're going to get up earlier, maybe you're going to be consistent in the gym rather than just going a couple of days a week. Maybe you're going to start saying no to more things that are holding you back. Maybe it's going to be less alcohol on the weekend, or cutting drinking for a little bit completely. Your lifestyle, what's that going to look like? So what is your new lifestyle going to give you? Is he going to be living abroad? Are you going to drive a new car? Are you going to be wearing new clothes? That type of thing. Like, what's your new lifestyle going to give you? How's it going to make you feel? Is it going to make you feel more confident? That kind of thing in the lifestyle, okay? And then how you look. So how are you physically going to look? You're going to look more muscular. You're going to have, let's say, maybe more tattoos, better haircut. Are you going to be clean shaven? Are you going to have a better haircut? Things like that are just going to help you to understand that new look that you want to go for. Who do you want to become? Then your personality. So you're going to be more confident. You're going to be more outgoing. You're going to be not anxious anymore. These are the type of things you want to build that new character into. Is he going to say yes to more things that are going to benefit his life? Is he going to go on more trips? Is he going to travel more? Who's this new personality going to be? Then your habits as well, for example. So your habits could be that you consistently miss the gym, and it's a habit of yours you get out of. If you don't go to the gym once or twice, you miss the gym. That's a habit that needs to be broken. Eating snacks just on weekends, just dropping the alcohol for a little bit, or cutting down alcohol, spending more time learning and progressing yourself. Drinking more water. Is he going to be eating a high protein diet, clean foods? Is he going to be, hitting the gym more? This is your lifestyle. So this is the thing that's going to obviously help you in terms of progressing your life. So who's that new version of you going to be? So look at this as a future tense, but the person you can picture yourself being. Who do you want to be in that sense? Then how can you complete your goals? So how are you going to be able to achieve these things and get to where you want to go? So that's something you need to write down as well. So I want you to write down every single one of these questions. Right next to how can you complete these goals? So all these things above, how are you going to be able to complete them? And then list three people you admire and want to be. So for example, it could be someone you look up to in business, in fitness, in a sector of your life, or someone you see on Instagram, you think, I want to be that guy or girl. Look through three people that you admire and look at what they do in their life, and you'll see a consistency pattern with a lot of people, or most people, is that they're consistent with the daily routine, with a morning routine, with their training, with their nutrition, how they dress themselves. They've all got a system in place or character of themselves, and that's not saying you want to become them, but who you want to be in terms of being able to become a person like them. And then what has changed in this character? So what have you changed from your previous characters, the one that you were to the one that you're going to be? What has changed? That is something you need to look at. So it could be hanging around with certain people that are not good for you or not beneficial to your life. You need to start hanging around with people making more money, people that are more positive, things like that, that are going to allow your circle to grow and use up these traits of that new character. But if you have nowhere to go for this new character, you can't become that new you because you don't know what that new you is yet, and that's why you tend to get lost. That's why you tend to fail fitness journeys. You tend to fail a lot of things because you can't imagine yourself at the end goal rather than having that end goal in sight. That is what's going to change everything for you. And then just the final reminder on here, or final quote: in order to do something different, you must become someone different. And I truly believe in that as well. I truly believe to level up in what you need to do in yourself, you need to become someone different, whether that's through education, that's through confidence, that's through looks, that's through hitting the gym more, higher protein, everything, higher protein diet, everything needs to change. Lifestyle choices, saying no to going out as much, saying no to alcohol, just pushing back a little bit more and changing who you are slightly is really going to help become someone different. It's just an automatic science. It's a law of science. You can't not change by changing, if that makes sense. And that's something you need to do. You really need to think, right, okay, this is who I want to become. This is who I want to be. How am I going to get to that person? What do I need to do on becoming the 2.0 version of you? If you ever get stuck on finding that kind of end goal for yourself of who you want to be. And also as well, guys, if you are interested in coaching one-to-one with me, I do lifestyle and mindset coaching to help you get to not only in the best shape of your life, but also change your mindset, change how you see yourself and really progress. So I'll leave that link in my bio. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll speak to you soon.